Yay, we're back. Episode 34 of the FM podcast, and we're missing everybody.
Everybody is just us. Old school.
We're doing it old school. Have the FM. That's what the FM stands for, so that's what we're going to do. It's the shit get bombing.
And then back away from the mic and you hear me gulp it there.
Cheers. I forgot I can't see how many people are in here when we do it like this. All right, now I
The
can.
big boy on the side.
I mean, it's live now. I guess we should be good. So we got a little different setup.
That's better. Then we might change it again.
Yeah.
Do a little round table. Do you have a round table?
No, I
gotta get one.
figured I can buy one. But you remember the first time we did it? How it was set up?
Nope.
It was on the bar. Remember, it was just me
Oh,
and you
yeah,
sitting behind the bar.
yeah.
We had them cheap microphones sitting
Yeah.
on that little stand.
Little legs on them.
We had a laptop sitting in the middle of my thing, and I think it was the second one. And we did it up here, right?
Yeah. I think that was just up there when you were looking through your Instagram thing.
It was. That's up there.
Yeah.
We don't have 1 through 8, but 9 through 34 is
Yeah. Just
up there now.
make it in there.
I'm glad too.
Until they schedule me another Sunday then.
Yeah. I mean, we can do one on a different day. I don't mind.
Yeah. He said it was just Saturday, right? Can't do it.
No, that's when, like, my mom and dad come over and my grandpa, he sometimes come over. Tomorrow we're going to his for his 80th birthday.
Damn.
That's old.
That's old.
That's a long time.
My dad just retired.
He just retired?
Yeah, he just retired now.
How old is he?
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, he's retired age.
Like
Say
65?
65, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, something like that. I think he worked a little bit past, so he might be a little on the worst at 8. I don't know. Couldn't tell you anybody.
You know how old I am?
No.
What would you think?
I know you're in your 30s.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Are you like 34? 32?
35 would be 36 on my birthday.
I was there. No, I don't
Yeah.
know. Birthdays, like, if yours wasn't on the 17th, I would never know your
'cause yours is
birthday.
January, because
Yeah.
I made you a nice cake.
He did.
You cut through the
He ran up straight through it.
aluminum it was in. I seen a knife coming out there. I think he went too deep.
That's it. But if yours was any other time, I would not know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Trisha's and my mom and dad's.
Yeah, I don't. You're better than me.
You don't know? Oh, obviously.
Like
you don't
me
know
and
your
my
dad's.
mom and dad, I don't know. Like my dad's is in January, and my mom's is like right around Memorial Day.
Because you guys always do something.
Yeah, well, I usually miss her birthday because they never let you have off on.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh, it's
we
on
can't."
that day?
It's not on that day, but it's usually
Well,
that ends
Memorial
up being,
Day falls on
yeah, it's
Monday,
a weird.
right?
It's a weird time this time, but they usually do it like on that weekend, and then it's always like blacked out, so like you get 2 points if you call off or something around then. So I usually miss it, but
I didn't check your microphone after we went live. You're good.
Still good.
All right.
So we talk about DMX. Because I got a little funny story. Not funny that
okay.
he died, first off.
Good, because I didn't plan on laughing at
Yeah,
death
that's
tonight.
good. But so today, like, I'm at work, and somebody's like, "Oh, Prince Philip died at 99 years old."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't see there was a customer there, so I'm just like, "Who cares?" I was like, more importantly, DMX just died. And the lady was so angry for some reason. Like, she didn't say anything, but she was just staring at me.
Really?
And she's like, "It's important people that have passed away today." And then she just kind of like walked away. And I was like, how's it not important to you?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not.
and anyway, and he's 99. He was
Yeah.
going to die any
That's
second.
a good
Like,
run.
yeah, he had a good, not like it was like a sudden death. He was
Right.
99.
Like, how old was DMX? He was
50.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing heroin, that's
Yeah, you put yourself in a coma and this
Yeah.
and the other. But still, I was like,
Right.
it was just funny. And then I was just thinking about it, like how much, like, I went on YouTube when I was home. And I was like, let me just see if they have anything on DMX. So I went to like the news part of YouTube. And it was just like scroll through pages of Prince Philip. And then there was one thing from like Rolling Stone.
Was it Philip? Is that? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think it's Prince Philip.
Oh.
It doesn't
matter.
Because I kept saying Prince Charles at first, and he's the younger one, I guess. But
Is that the one that left?
no, I don't know who that is.
Was that Harry?
Yeah, that's Harry. The one
I
that's
don't
like
know. I don't care about
it. Doesn't matter. But I was like, first off, it's not even the United States issue, and then the whole news thing was all about him, and there's this one clip about DMX. So I was like, he's from the United States, and he's 50 years old.
How many number one hits has Prince Philip come out with? Zero.
I don't know what he's done for whatever. Good for them over there, but it has nothing to do with us. It was just messed up that the news just was nothing but that.
Yeah.
And then it's here's just one clip of DMX died. He was a good rapper. But it was just from Rolling Stone or whatever.
Yeah, I don't get upset when celebrities die and stuff, but he made good music. Didn't Jay-Z just pay off his debt or something? Didn't he have a couple million in debt and Jay-Z paid it off?
I don't know.
I read something about that. And and he was supposed to make a new album and all this shit, and then
I mean, he's always been in that just crazy shit, but I just thought it was great. It was just funny because I was like, "How are you this mad?" I could just see it in her face. She didn't say anything, but she was just said that one little comment and then walked away. And I'm just thinking, "Hey, you live in the United States, right?" And he's 99.
They're still doing king and queen stuff.
Yeah,
over there.
He was still doing that. I just thought it was weird. I was just it'd be different if he was 40, 50 years old, and then man, that's crazy. He's so young. You can't even say that. He's 99.
It's coming soon.
Yep. Every day you wake up is going to be a good day at 99. It's just coming. That's, sorry for the family, but still, just for somebody else random to just be kind of upset about it.
Eventually, how old is the queen? She's been old forever.
Yeah, I know. Ever since you her,
it's like Morgan Freeman.
You just see her standing on the balcony, waving. You're she's old.
She's still old. Yeah, she's been old my whole life. When they show Morgan Freeman pictures, he's been old every movie he's been in.
Yeah, even when he was young, he still looked like he was old. He just had that look to him. I just thought that was funny as shit. But then I was just that's messed up. He said he was in a coma, what was it, last week, right?
He OD'd on heroin, right? Is what I heard. And then some people were saying, he had a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what they say in the thing. It says heart attack. It says drug overdose was the first thing, and then they said he's had a heart attack, of course. So it had to be, there's probably cocaine involved because I don't think heroin.
I heard heroin. That's what I don't know, but
I
cocaine,
imagine,
I'm sure.
I would imagine, it messes with your heart more. So I would imagine that's involved. But I didn't and I think in the article it just said stuff about his family, this, that, and the other. He was in the didn't have oxygen to his brain for over 30 minutes, so he was already in the
and then
coma.
Last night I heard they brought him back.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
So that's what I heard because I was playing the game and Billy said, I heard DMX died, and then I told the people I was playing with, I just looked it up 37 minutes ago. He died, and then they brought him back. But
they said he was in a vegetative state. That's what the family said the whole time.
You're pretty much dead then.
You're on the thing.
Right.
So they pulled or I guess they did, or he just died. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't that thing just keep you alive as long as you're on it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it was probably family. Yeah. Family's just all right, it's been a week or whatever it's been since, I want to say Monday or something like that. Is when it actually happened.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was right after we did the podcast. We were talking about it.
Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, going home. Maybe the next. I think it was Monday. I think Monday is when it happened, but I could be wrong. I just know it was today, and I just thought that was fucking funny. It's you live right here in New Jersey.
I know.
This is not oh no, what are we going to do now?
Whatever they want. I don't care.
I don't even know what a prince. Not even a king.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I've seen the queen a million times.
I don't know who's the king.
Wait, the dude that just died was a prince?
I think so.
That's an ugly prince. He was
he's 99.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a skeleton.
He was. They always got that one picture of him in the car.
Pop up here real quick.
Yeah, because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah. But I thought it was just a prince. Now it's not going to be on there. Any other time I looked it up, it's just on there. Yeah, it says Prince Philip. And the Queen's husband, whatever. But it's Prince. So he's not even king.
Wait, so is there no king?
I don't know. I don't.
Well, in chess, they lost. If there's no king, you're
I'm going
to
guess if you're the king, you're the dad. So that dude must be 800 years old. So he must be dead. He's got to be dead if that dude, a prince, was 99 when the king be his dad, right?
Right, yeah.
So he's got to be long gone. So how's the mom still alive? I don't understand their process going on over there.
If the prince is 99 years old, how old is the queen?
That's what I'm saying. That's the mom of the prince, right? Is that not how that works?
I don't know. I think.
But there's multiple princes.
From America.
I know, we don't know shit. But I thought the queen was the prince of.
Let's look up how old the queen is.
Yeah. The prince is the queen of that guy that left. They're the mom of the guy that left. I'm sure. So there's just multiple princes, I guess.
Damn, it came out. I said, how old is Queen Elizabeth?
Everybody's looking it up today. Like, damn, 94.
That don't make sense then.
Well, there's a whole bunch of princes.
Charles, Prince of Wales.
So I guess there's. I don't even know where this dude's prince of. We don't know shit. We just know he's 99. He's old as hell. And you need to make it to be a king.
She was born in 1926.
Mm-hmm.
April 21st, her birthday's coming.
She's seen some shit.
She has.
A lot of shit.
So,
I don't know.
Philip, Prince Philip, Duke of. What's Duke mean?
I don't know.
Is it a football team for college?
Yeah, I think so.
Prince Philip, the Queen's husband.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I thought it was King and Queen. I don't know.
Yeah, this is why I live in America.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this shit. Who knows? I just thought it went that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't know.
King, queen.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think I've ever heard of a king.
Yeah, I don't either. Do they not?
Because it's always Prince Philip, Prince Charles, Harry, all them people. I don't even know what they are. Are they princes? Prince Harry? Is that a thing?
The redhead. Who's the redhead left? Who's the prince, right?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
The chat ain't popping off. I wish it was.
Now I need somebody to know who the hell was a king and this, that, and the other.
We can look that up. Who was?
I guess not that we're gonna.
I mean, we can look up king and it's just King Henry VIII or something.
Everybody. Oh, King of Prussia Mall. King Philip.
Is that him?
I don't know. Probably
King
not.
Kong?
I don't understand.
Here's why Prince Philip was not King Philip. Oh, we can watch a whole. I don't want to watch the whole thing. But why is King Philip important?
I don't understand.
What happened to King Philip's wife and son?
They just keep saying that, but he's.
Why was King Philip's war so deadly? I don't.
All right,
there's a lot of Philips too. Wasn't it Prince Philip that died?
Yeah, Prince Philip, but they're calling him King. I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Anyway,
we got presidents.
That'll happen. Yeah, we got presidents, and they're only there for a couple years, and
8 at the most.
Yeah,
right?
8 at the most.
Or 8. That's way
anyway,
than
that
being
happened.
confused with that. Yeah,
it's a bunch of shit I don't understand. So I don't even know what they do.
I don't think they do anything.
What does that lady do at 94?
Wear different outfits. And isn't her picture on money or whatever on the currency and wherever? I think that's it.
And they just sit there. Mm-hmm. They just stare by rides around their house. And that's it. She's in there getting drunk.
And everybody's like, "Look, they're getting older. They're in their 90s. Oh my God, they died." That's what happens to people in their 90s.
Yeah, especially fucking 1 year away from being 100 years old.
Like, you're almost 100. What are you gonna do? Probably die.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe wake up tomorrow. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. But tonight I'm getting real drunk.
Yeah,
like every day. As soon as you hit 99, you should be like just trashed every day.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? I don't know. Maybe I go hang out with DMX.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine like there's like a waiting line? Like he's like, "What'd you do?" He's like, I was Prince of England."
I want to do crazy shit. If I was like 99 and then like a prince or king or something, that's what I would be like. I'd be like, go get Jay-Z to come here. We're going to hang out tonight.
Yeah.
We're about to get crazy drunk off of whatever the hell alcohol brand that dude owns.
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah,
does he own one?
Yeah, he owns. Actually, I don't know. He just was selling something to Louis Vuitton for like, I forget how many millions of dollars, like $200 and something million. His alcohol brand. So it was like, he's under 3 brands, but I think he was selling them to them or something like that. For like,
what was the one?
Because he used to have Ace of Spades, I think, or something. He had a champagne brand and all this stuff. I don't know. But Louis Vuitton is like the fashion thing. But then they have like under an umbrella. I think they own other stuff.
Oh.
And then he has like liquor brands. I think he sold it or was going to sell it to him. I don't know.
Didn't he have the Bud one? What was it? Platinum? Something like that?
I don't know.
Because I remember you said you were going to get it. It was like a Bud
him
Light.
real quick.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was that.
I know Post Malone has Bud Light.
Yeah, he loves Bud Light. Yeah. Speaking of which, I didn't download the album yet, but I will eventually.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, you can get all 3 of them.
Yeah, they're on Spotify. I already got charged. Yeah. Got my $10 charge.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like $10, like you figure you get 1 album a month.
Yeah, I got to do it. I still haven't done it. Like every day I'm like, I'm going to do it because I because they still let you only skip a certain amount of songs and you just have to listen to them or whatever. But I didn't really use it like I'll work out and listen to Joe Rogan's podcast or whatever. And then it takes me like fucking 10 workout sessions to finish a podcast. Well, it depends on what it is. Some of them I'll sit on there like George St. Pierre's. Like that was actually pretty good. That
just came up.
Yeah, like that was pretty good. Like I wanted to stay on the bike, just slowly ride it just to listen to it because I was like, this is better than I thought it was going to be.
Is he coming back? Did he say anything about that? Or
Yeah, he said no.
Oh. Because Robbie texted me. He was like, oh, I seen George St. Pierre's got hair, and I follow him on Instagram. I was like, yeah, I seen that for
Joe
a while.
Rogan called him out like right off the bat. And
really?
He's like, I got some frosted tips. He's like, that's nice. He was like, because I guess he just did Weinstein. What's that Weinstein dude that Joe Rogan always had? I don't know. He did his podcast or something like that.
Oh, who did?
George St. Pierre did. And he dressed up like in the like black suit and tie and stuff like that for his podcast because they both, I guess he wears it on his. I don't know. I don't watch it.
So there's brothers. And they're Weinstein, not Weinstein, because they don't like to be confused with that dude.
I just assumed they were all related in some way.
It's Brett. I forget. Somebody was on. I just listened to that podcast. Speaking of which, that podcast, they went back and forth on subjective and objective for like an hour and a half.
On which one?
Joe Rogan and I think it's Brett. Because he has a brother. Okay. I forget his name, but he has both of them on there all the time.
Okay, yeah. I don't know which one it was. I want to say it's not Brett because I don't remember him saying Brett, but I could be wrong.
I think it might not even be Brett. I don't know.
Was
he a mathematician or was he...
he just said he was super smart, and so probably
mathematicians are probably... Well, his brother is a biologist or something.
Oh, well, shit. Never mind. I don't know.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
Either way, but like they were like... Rogan was arguing with him about like this word, and he was like, I was like, just let him say what he wants to say, Joe. Like,
did you listen to the dude, the rock climber, Alex something? He argued with him a couple of times on like stuff because I guess he's sponsored by Rivicon. I don't know if that's how you say the name. It's an electric vehicle like Tesla, but it's something else. But he's sponsored by that. And Joe Rogan was talking about something, and he was just like, he said something back to him, and they just started like, not arguing, but you know what I mean? You can see Joe Rogan's like, no. Like these people are doing, like these people are doing this, that, and the other. And then he was like, yeah, but Rivicon does this. And I'm just like, oh, all right. These guys are going to argue at some point, like sometimes. Because this guy like doesn't do any, like the rock climber, like doesn't drink, doesn't smoke or nothing. Yeah, like doesn't do anything bad. There was like there was multiple times where it was like not an argument, but you could see like Joe said something. He's like, I don't think that's right. Like the other dude said it, and I was like, oh, I'm like, what the hell is he not about to go at it? It'll be a short fight for this mountain climber dude.
Yeah,
all skinny.
Like when I was watching that one, it's like this dude's a mathematician. He's been in it forever, and I was like, even if you think you're right, like don't argue with him. Like just let him get his. Yeah. Like it was a whole like it had to be like at least an hour of them going back and forth on this word.
I'd skip that actually. I don't think.
But like because I've heard him and his brother. I like listening to them. Like they're smart, but they're also like they can hold a conversation. Like they can be funny.
Right. Better than Elon Musk.
Yeah. Like I didn't even listen to the second one.
I can't.
The first one I listened to, I was like, Joe asked him something, and he'd be like,
yeah, it's just dead silence. Because he had talked about it before. He's like, he really has to sit there and think to how to say it to me or you. Right, like, he has to think about it.
He's got to like translate for us dummies.
He's like, well, I can't say this. So I got to think about it. Yeah, it was just like too long. Like I don't even know if I made it through the whole first one.
I didn't.
But
and you told me you didn't because when I listened to it, I was like, I thought like I had to check my phone and I thought maybe I paused it. Yeah. I was like, maybe did I pause it? I was doing it.
So and then like the second one, I don't even think I listened to it, or might have listened to like enough to get through the workout or whatever, like 20 minutes or something like that, and then never went back to it. But George St. Pierre's like so far seemed like it was like he's a pretty smart dude.
Yeah.
But they were talking about.
And I like him. Yeah. He's like I follow him on Instagram. He's always doing.
Nah, he said he's made it like through his career without getting like injured, like head injuries and stuff like that. But they were talking about like I forget what it's called when you get the head injury. There's like it's some letters. I want to say C something, CTE. Yeah, something like that. But they were talking about how now like scientists have looked at soccer players are getting it a lot which they never from all the head when you head
From
the ball.
headbutting the ball?
Yeah, and you think like, oh, it's not that bad, but when it's like you kick a ball hard as hell and then you hit it with your head.
I'm sure, yeah.
Like but they're not thinking about it because these guys are fine while they're having their career. Is when they get older and then they like that's when it starts showing up or whatever. And then they were talking about people that ride jet skis from the nonstop hitting waves.
Oh, really?
Like
I mean, I never rode a
like,
jet ski like
it's
that.
fun as hell, but it's for people that like that's their
do
job.
backflips
like, that's
and
their,
like
that they're on it every day out there doing that shit.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I was like, damn, I'd never even like thought about any of that stuff. They're like finding a lot of people that do that, like people that are professional. I guess they're professional jet skiers. I don't know,
There is like I know dude I used to work with, like he was my manager and he used to.
but I guess you got like people that do that, and then you got the same with like wakeboarders. They get towed by jet skis and stuff like that.
Right.
So I guess they're on it nonstop.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but anyway, they were talking about that.
Speaking of which, wasn't there a football player just killed a bunch of people and then killed himself? And they said they were doing a thing to see if he had CTE.
No, I'm sure he did. It's fucking football. That was like the
Yeah.
first sport they talked about. Like obviously we know hockey and football, You take
Boxing,
these-
MMA,
boxing, all that. They
shit,
were like all that, but it was like a lot of like just that little bit of time because they had talked about the UFC, how people refer to the fighting as UFC,
Oh yeah,
and then they're like,
you do UFC,
yeah, like it's in there, and he's like George St. Pierre was like, yeah, I mean they're like boxing always promotes the people. Like if you look at boxing promoting, it'll be like
Right.
Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And then like at the bottom is the boxing whatever who's ever holding the thing.
right, yeah,
And like UFC is always UFC presents,
right,
and
yeah.
it's always like blah blah blah, and then at the bottom it says like MMA or something like that. And they're always like so everybody always thinks like, oh, do you UFC? You know,
Right,
you like
yeah.
you do that because like MMA is out the door. Like you
Right,
don't really
yeah.
think about it because just how they promote it. And he's like, I'm not mad at him because that's how you make money. Like you get more people to think like MMA is UFC. Like it's
Yeah.
a smart way to go about
well,
it.
that's the top tier of
yeah.
MMA
Yeah.
fighting. Yeah,
But that was just on. I was like, like he's a smart dude.
Yeah.
Like he'd seen school. Like
and he always
listened to him.
fought like smart. Like he
Yeah,
was
that's what he
good
said.
at taking people
That's why he
down
said he
and
wasn't-
beating them up.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
I think I didn't get there, but I did see on like YouTube they put a like, would he fight like Khabib if Khabib came back or something like that? But
They
I
fight
didn't-
the same
I
pretty
didn't-
much.
yeah.
Take them down. And
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Khabib would win.
probably
in my-
now, but
Yeah. Yeah, he's not in his prime anymore.
yeah.
But that's what he said. He said, no, he said he wasn't going to fight anymore. He said,
Yeah.
I made it out. I'm not hurt. I'm not brain dead.
Everybody knows his name. Like he was
Yeah.
like,
He said he's good to go. But he was funny as shit. He was on there and he was talking about like, he'll go to like places and like people will see him and they'll like introduce their kids to him. And I'll be like, got any advice for my kid? And he's like, yeah, do other stuff. Like be good at school.
that's what everybody says.
Like be good. And then he's like, and his parents always get mad at me because I tell him to like stay in school and find
Yeah.
other ways to do things. He was like, if MMA is like, that's your thing, like that's what you want to do, follow it. But
Right.
he's like, have a backup plan because
Right.
not every kid's going to be a champion.
Yeah, like
He
you're
was
not
like,
going to
he-
be George St.
Yeah.
Pierre. Probably.
He's like, but just to look at the people or look on people's faces when he tells them that, it's just like pure. He's like, it's just pure
you
disappointment.
look up to me. Don't do what I do.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, you're not me, and there's a rare chance that you're gonna
Right.
be this good at.
That's
any-
like when people talk about like, oh, I want to be a comedian so bad. Like it seems great, and like you only know the top, however many there is.
Yeah.
Like there's people out there 10 years and you don't even know their name.
Yeah.
Like I
Just
seen
struggle it.
today, Mark Norman shared Seinfeld was at, it was like a baseball game or something, and he was like, is there any comedians we should look up, like see who's coming up? He was like, there's this one dude, and he's like, he named Mark Norman. I was like, that's
He's
pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
famous now.
I don't think it was recent, but
No,
like
yeah.
still, like I mean, you get Jerry Seinfeld to say your name, then that's pretty good.
But,
But
did you see? I don't know if you watched it. Mark Norman. It's Mark Dorman, where he's like
I
opening doors for.
watched a little clip. Yeah,
I watched it. It was pretty funny. It was like, I forget what he said. He said some dumb shit in there. Like he opened the one door and they went in there. He's like, "All right, well, I'm gay." He just shut the door off. You know, stuff
I
like
sent
that.
you that.
Did
what's
you
his
send it to
name?
Instagram? Because I'll never see it.
Yeah, that's what I was. It was on the podcast when
Yeah.
Santino does his impression of him.
Nah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll have to
Him
look it
and
up.
yeah.
Or
Did you watch?
Show me after.
You still watch Whiskey Ginger or not?
I haven't watched Whiskey. I usually watch Bad Friends now. I barely watch Fighter and the Kid now because I'll turn it on and then I'll watch like some of it and then I just turn it off.
It's been
Like,
they
I
got
haven't-
this new thing now because I listened to the audio version. They're doing like people send in like pictures of them or like send their Instagram so they can go through and saying like
So just
they
like-
rate them.
Like
It's like King of the
type.
Sting.
So he just turned into that. Like it's
Yeah.
been a while. Like I'll just watch it. It's been like 20 minutes here or something like that. Same with like, I mean, Joe Rogan's I usually finish. Like I said, I just start
Right,
one
yeah.
and then I watch it till the end, but it takes a little bit. But I've just been like clicking on it and be like, all right. Like, what do you guys, I don't know.
Like they're all
Something
yelling
about
on
it.
there.
I really probably just missed Brian. Like that.
I know.
was-
Like when
that
he was
seemed
on there
good.
the first time, I was like, he's so funny. Like I was
Yeah.
like, him and Brendan are good together.
Yeah.
Like, but when he gets the other dudes, I don't mind. Like Chappelle and the other dude,
Yeah.
I think he's mostly quiet.
Yeah. He just sits there sometimes.
Yeah,
Like, I've
once in a
never-
while they were like,
like, I watch that-
LeBron James, oh, he's the best.
Yeah.
And then,
Like I watched that when Bradley Martin was on there, the exercise dude. He just
Yeah.
like sat there the whole time. He was like,
well, see, I just listened to it, but
yeah. But like on the
So-
video, it was just dead quiet, and every once in a
Yeah.
while he's like, yeah. You and then
he's like, oh, you
box?
box?
Yeah.
I used to box at Mayweather's gym.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah, it
all
was
right.
just like dead quiet. I'm just like, all right. You're like, you
Yeah.
can just get off the show. I don't care.
But it's weird, like, because I was like when you listen to Rogan and like the really funny people, like, do you listen to when Giannis Pappas was on?
Yeah, I watched
The
that
Fighter
one.
and the Kid?
Yeah. Oh no, just
The one where he
on
was
Joe
calling
Rogan.
out. Well, him and the Malik dude got in an argument about Jordan and LeBron, and Giannis. Like, I don't know nothing about basketball,
Yeah,
but I told people before, like, if you could talk about sports and you know what you're talking about, I like listening to
right.
it. And Giannis Pappas knew what he was talking about. Like
Did he say Jordan was better?
yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, you should see the clip. Like, it's
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, and then even what's his name, Malik B, like just shuts down. He's like, yeah, you're right. And then like they get on Rogan, and they're not as funny as they are on other.
Because I watched.
I don't know
him.
if it's
I
like-
watched him on Rogan. Like he had funny stuff. Like it was a good episode.
Yeah,
but-
he's funny, but I
Yeah.
don't think they're not. I don't know how to say. It's like they're not as funny as they could be. I
Yeah.
think it's like, I mean, you're on fucking Rogan. It was his
Yeah.
first time on Rogan too.
Yeah.
So
So
it's like-
that was his first. Like
Yeah.
I said,
I think he's
missed a
going
million
to be on
episodes,
there
but
again.
yeah. Like I thought it was a good episode. I watched all
Yeah.
that, but
But like, have you heard Chris Stefano?
his new one, whatever it's called. You talking about his podcast?
No,
or-
not his podcast, but like you've heard him
Yeah,
on
yeah,
podcasts
yeah.
before. Like he hasn't been on Rogan yet, but like him and Santino, they're on podcasts together
Yeah.
and they're hilarious. Like they go back and forth, talk about dumb shit. And he had a podcast with Giannis Pappas, so I'm
Okay.
sure the history of hyenas I'm sure it's
okay.
funny.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
didn't
it's
know
just
that.
weird. Like they get on there. Oh, and the other thing, it was like, if you get Rogan talking about an animal or something, like, you want to say, bears are crazy, dude. Look at this. Jamie, bring up this video about bears. And
Yeah.
like, you're on there trying
Rip
to
your
promote
face off.
something.
Yeah.
And he does an hour and a half on bears. Like, all right, I got to go.
Yeah.
Tell him what your pod, like, nobody's going to know who Giannis Pappas is. Like,
I don't
he's
even know
been
why
talking
half
about-
these people are like. I'm guessing like they're just on there just cause. Like I didn't even know what he was on there for by the time his podcast on Rogan was done. Like I don't know if he was just there just to
Yeah, I
be
don't
there.
know.
Actually, because there was no promotion that like
yeah, because he just lost, like, they don't do the history of
Right.
hyenas no more. So I don't
Yeah.
even know.
because like when Nate was on there, I already knew like his special was coming.
Oh,
out.
yeah,
so that was
he
different.
did his whole fucking
Yeah, he did his
hour.
whole thing. He did it all on there, damn near. Which I just thought was hilarious. And then, but there's like certain people there. I guess they're just on there, like just cause like he was on there, and I was like, oh, he's like a comedian. So I was waiting for
Mhm.
like maybe he had some kind of special coming out, but he
Yeah.
didn't say shit about it. So I was just like, I don't know.
But like, speaking of which, I just seen Tom Segura is going to be on there, or he was on there.
What?
On Rogan's,
No, really.
because he's moving over there. So I'm sure.
He tells every guest that comes on if they're a comedian. Not like normal guests, he doesn't say anything to,
Right.
but like all the comedians, because that I don't know her name. The girl was on there.
Laura
other day.
Bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on there. He was like, "You thinking about moving?" She was like, "No. I mean, maybe, but no."
Did
It's
you hear
not.
what Santino said about that?
Uh,
He was saying, I think it was on Bad Friends, or no, it was on Whiskey Ginger. He was like, it wasn't even him. I guess Bill Burr said it. He was like, "There's only one dude down there who got $100 million.
yeah.
Like everybody else don't have that
Yeah.
money. So
well, I think he hasn't said what he's trying to do, but he's trying to set something up.
he's got his own club. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't think because
But
every
I
time
don't-
I hear him, he's always like, "I got some things in the works."
Mhm.
Like because he said it
I-
to him.
Oh, but
I forget who else he said it to.
Rogan just remember he was saying that the red thing isn't his studio,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
he got a new
Well,
one.
it's temporary. Yeah.
Right? And they got
Right.
the Tom Segura's in the new one.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know he kept saying it's temporary. He was like, "This is just a quick build for whatever," and I hate that studio.
Yeah, well, I just listened to it, but
Yeah.
Every
just-
time I watch it, it does look awful.
Yeah, like it looks like somebody just built walls. Like
It looks like this.
yeah. I mean, ours looks more open than theirs. Like theirs
Yeah.
looks like you just rolled into. Like
Mhm.
I seen them why they were building it. There's like a video of them building it.
I seen
and
it,
It's like
yeah.
a long like.
It's like a
Whatever.
pill. That's what they call it, the red pill or whatever.
Yeah, and that's what. Like, and I was like, that just seems cramped and weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand why they did. Like I like this old studio with that big ass like, wood desk or whatever the fuck it was.
He's got the same desk.
Yeah, but I mean, just the way it looked like it was.
I know. It does.
more
It's
open
'cause,
or
like you can have a
something.
big desk and still have room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if
that
we got
just
the
looks
little
like it's
circle
coming
boy.
over here. You're just like, here's
Mhm.
my head, gonna bang on here. Like,
Now, can you imagine, like, oh, I'm finally being on Joe Rogan. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a lot of followers or whatever. Like in this little pill. Like,
it's like fucking it, and it's weirdly red. That just
It is.
messes with me. The first time I watched it, I hated it. Like I got used to it now because I've seen it so many times. But first time I was like, this is the worst studio I've ever seen.
so you you download them or
I just play them like.
from Wi-Fi?
Yeah, just strictly like I'll be on
Yeah.
there, like I said, and then that's it. And I have to go back in there and click on it. It'll save like what I'm
Where you
at,
stopped.
like it was on Spotify or whatever. It'll just be at the bottom there as long as I don't go to. Or no, actually, if I go back, like I'll go back, but it'll take it back like 2 minutes. I'll start listening to it and be like, I already heard this shit, and I gotta scroll through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Like if I go, because usually when I'm on like just extra, like on the bike,
Mm-hmm.
I'd listen to Joe Rogan, and then if I actually like start like lifting weights or something like that, I'd put music on.
Yeah.
Because I'm not watching them
Right.
anymore. It's just like laying on the ground or whatever, my phone. So, but yeah, and then if I go back into like Joe Rogan, it'll take it back like a couple minutes, and I'll be like, I already heard this shit. So what else now?
Mm-hmm. We got the internet, but apparently it's been dropping.
No, well, it's great.
Now we're
now,
hitting 6,000.
though. Yeah. There's something else happening. I totally forgot. DMX really
I
took
just
it
remember-
over.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it really took over all
Oh,
the
but I was
news.
going to bring that up. Like, when they talk about, like, celebrities, like, oh, my God. Like, most of the time, and, like, DMX, and like, oh, my God. But, like, when Dave Mirra died, it was like, damn, like, when I was riding, like, he was a big
Yeah.
influence.
There's
like-
certain people that like die, and you're just like, for
Yeah.
us, it would be like something big. Like there was a skateboarder, Dylan Reader.
Mhm.
Like he died, but like you wouldn't know him.
Yeah.
But,
I don't
mean,
know.
Yeah, like you wouldn't know. But I was like, damn, like I watched all the video parts, all that shit since he
Yeah.
was like a little kid, basically, like you
Mhm.
know, little teenager or whatever. And then you're just like, yeah, who do you talk to? Like he'd
Right,
be like,
yeah.
oh, Dylan Reader. He'd be like, who cares, Sean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that is. There's just certain people.
Because I remember, like, it's weird because when he died, I remember Scotty Kramer was like, the X Games he was in, he was like, I'm going to donate it, or not donate it, what is,
Like the money or whatever to his family.
no,
or
not
something.
donate, what is he, like if I won, it was, oh man, I can't think of the fucking word. Dedicate it. I'm going to dedicate this to Demir, and then
Yeah.
he broke his back, and then not that long. No, he broke his back, but like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not why he was paralyzed. But then later on, he got paralyzed.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't have Dave Mirra no more.
Right.
We don't have Scotty Kramer no more. It's like all these top. I mean, there's a lot bigger riders out there
Right.
now that I don't know. But like when I was growing up, like there were
Right.
influences
Yeah.
on me, and it's like DMX wasn't an influence, but like he was
No,
a good
but you-
rapper. He's
yeah.
got a lot of good songs.
Like I was like for me, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when he came out, but you were around. I don't know how old you were when he first came out.
Oh, DMX.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody. I'm sure my mom and dad know DMX
Yeah.
songs.
I
You
mean,
know what
like the first time you heard like Rough Riders, that and like
Yeah.
that beat to it was just
Yeah.
like maybe like I was older than you, obviously, so it was
Yeah.
like more like you probably weren't that
And the
impressed,
party up.
but- Yeah, just like shit like that. But like the first time I ever heard him, I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. And
He's
then,
always barking.
like I said,
Why is
it's
he
not
always
like-
barking?
like he's not going to go down as like the greatest rapper ever.
Right, but he's
by no
gonna be
means,
like-
but he did something way different at that time. Than,
Yeah.
and you never heard shit like that. Like, like how he rapped, his voice in general, or whatever you want to say.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's weird, like how like you know, let's say Kim Kardashian died, like everybody be so upset, but like
I'd be like,
yeah, I don't,
right, yeah.
like
it
sorry
was,
for all your kids and all that stuff that you have, but you know what I mean. To me, it doesn't mean as much as like something like I said, I grew up skateboarding, so when something
Yeah.
bad happens to somebody, I don't know them, but that's more effective to me than like when the one dude went to jail. I was upset the dude went to jail, that Corey Kennedy.
Oh, I thought you were about to say R. Kelly.
I would not upset in the least. But no, I'll just say like because it's a whole different world. Like it's not celebrity to us. That's a celebrity. You know what I mean? To different people, it's like different celebrities or
They're like, oh, he just rode his bike.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like they said, he killed himself over CTE too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave Merrin. So it's like,
yeah, you don't know what these people. I think we talked about mental health shit. Like it's serious, but then then there's a part of it living with somebody where you're just like,
yeah.
Like,
but I mean, he had
it's rough, but like you know what I mean. Like I don't want to hear about it all the time.
Right.
I understand. I understand that everybody goes through it and it's bad, but it's like I don't want to I can't stand when people to blame everything on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna be an asshole all your life, just don't
he's
blame it on
he's got CTE.
Yeah, like don't be like, oh, that's justifiable. Like it's not. Like I get it. Like it's rough and I don't deal with it.
Right.
So,
I don't either. So maybe I don't know. I can be ignorant about it because I don't have it.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like living with somebody that has it. I'm always just like, I don't know how to.
Not CTE though.
No, but I'm saying like just the whole mental health and like stuff like that. Like it's never been me. I don't know. Pretty happy every day of my life. So it doesn't like I don't know, but I just don't like. I don't want to hear the blame every day. Like I treated you like a bitch today because of this.
Yeah.
Or like you're an asshole. Like this person. Oh, I got this though. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah, but I mean like.
But that's something different. Like that's different.
Yeah, because like Dave Mayer, I think Junior Seau. I don't know who this football player that just killed a bunch of people and killed himself, but they all. What did Chris Benoit? He was just on steroids and went crazy.
I think he probably had it too. I mean, he had to have it too. Wrestlers have to get that shit too. But
how did Stone Cold? Like he got pile drive by Owen Hart.
Yeah,
on his head, and he's got a podcast. I think.
Yeah, he's got multiple different. I've seen him on like YouTube. It's called Riding Around with Stone Cold or something.
Didn't he have a?
I don't know if that's old or new, but he was some like Ice-T. They were driving through like Compton or something like that.
Oh, really?
Driving around Compton in like a lowrider.
And did he have his denim shorts on and leather vest?
I just saw like the thing on. I didn't watch it. I just saw it on like YouTube, and it's like a whole show where he's like drives around with random people or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He had his own reality show too. I forget what it was called.
Really? I don't remember that. But.
And he's been in a bunch of movies. I mean, he's doing all right.
That's what I said. I just
till one day.
Yeah.
One day.
We're not like.
Remember Stone Cold?
Yeah. Fucking killed a whole mall.
And then killed himself.
Yeah.
Like usually that's how it ends.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Like I said, I can't talk on it because I don't know shit about. Every day I wake up's great.
I mean, I'm like, when I go to work, I'm like, I'm
too.
sad. I don't go to work. But
right.
I'm not going to kill nobody.
Yeah. As soon as you get there, you're usually good. Like every morning, I want to call off of work. Every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to fucking get up. Alarm clock's going off. But then when I get to work, I'm just fine. Like, I fucking made it.
It's like you're just going with the flow.
Yep.
That's pretty much what it is.
Who knows? I'm sure there's other news, but like I said, I forgot everything after I heard that.
Yeah. I wonder how much Bad Baby made. What do you think? What do you think Jesse thinks about that?
I know. Text her after. Like, you still mad about Bad Baby?
Did we mention that? We didn't mention
the whole aftermath after our thing.
What, the cinema?
I don't even know how much was on the podcast and what was after.
Yeah, I know. It all runs together.
Yeah,
don't
like
it?
so you could just turn it off and then you're just still going at talking. But we did tried a little cinnamon challenge, which still to this day I haven't seen anybody actually do it.
I've heard people can do it, but
yeah, but I think like the
Trish didn't cough up or nothing though.
No,
she took it,
but she started swirling it around her mouth. Like I didn't know what was going on. She was,
and all of a sudden she spit out. You're like, you got a whole brownie.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure like the people like I think there's videos of people that have done it, but I feel like they're like already got like water or something in their mouth. And they're just like doing it.
And they're just like you could just swallow it at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you just keep it in there and let it like dissolve as much as you can or something. Like I don't know because. Obviously, we've seen real people. I don't know why I looked over there like she's there.
That's
but
what
we've seen real people do it. Like and they can't do it. So
I came out the next day to clean up, and I forgot I was like, what is all this brown stuff on the table? And I forgot they're like spitting and whatever. I don't know how it got on there.
Tons over there.
Yeah, probably in the couch. I'm gonna get in the couch. That's what I need to do.
Nobody sits on it that much.
I know. That's why I need to get a new one.
That's true. Yeah, I guess you can get a little bit. Like
yeah, or is it like a little, just a 2-seater?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We can have more room.
A whole bunch of room.
Yeah,
yeah, because it used to be everybody just came out here.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody sits at your dining room table and then they leave, and
once
a couple people come out here.
Couple people come out.
Yep.
Get mad at the podcast. Get mad at what we're talking about.
Get mad because they had a little too much to drink. Last drink sent somebody over the edge.
Like I remember, like when I was listening to him, I was like, angry right off the bat.
Yeah.
Now, y'all heard about this? Fuck that. I don't care. It's like, all right, well.
Yeah. Like, you man, you don't like Nike, just don't buy them.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
And they didn't even make them shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, they made their shoes, but
yeah.
then somebody else bought them and did something else to them.
It's like everything. If you don't support it, just don't support it, and then you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more the fact that everybody in the world wants somebody else to be on their side about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not even talking about that situation, just in
Yeah.
general. Like, most fights come from, like, you have an opinion and you need me to be on your side, even though I'm
and
not.
you're like, well, I don't agree with that. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck you,
yeah.
John.
Well, I fucking hate this. Like, that's where most of the problems in the world come from. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, like, you don't like Nike? Cool. I'm still gonna buy their shoes.
Yeah,
It's not
it's like,
affect my
I'm
life.
going to wear it. So
But you
if
do
it's
your
gonna
part.
upset you.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't
like,
look at my shoes.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's just same thing with everything. Like, have your opinion, and I'm all for it.
Mhm.
Like we talked about religion. You want to be religious? Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not even going to talk shit on you. It's just up to you. Whatever you want to do. But
I just want to know who's the asshole and who's not. You're the asshole, but
Yeah.
I'm also religious, and
right.
to me, you're just the asshole.
Yeah. Like, it's
Whatever
just,
you believe is what you believe.
Yeah, I support it all. just be cool about
Yeah.
it. Just understand that somebody else is not going to feel the same way
Right.
about anything, politics, all that shit. So I don't
Mhm.
argue about any of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh my God, too many people on my feed in their politics shit or
Yeah,
the
I feel like-
vaccine
I
stuff.
feel like
and
that's the worst one.
it is. It is the worst.
I feel like I'd rather hear somebody tell me about their religion
Yeah.
than tell me about your views on politics, because I don't give a shit.
And
I
everybody
did-
get mad. Like, you ever tell an older person you didn't vote?
Yeah.
Did you vote?
I never vote. I've never
Oh,
voted.
okay.
my
Well,
whole
like, you ever
life.
tell them, why didn't you fucking vote? It's
Yeah.
like, because it was Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Right.
It's like, well, you better vote.
Yeah.
It's
You're-
your right.
It matters. I'm like,
We're
yep,
just
that's what the
two
commercials tell me too.
Old
but-
idiots. You want me to pick one? I can't pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're always picking the better of the two worst people
Right,
ever. So, I don't know. But it's anyway. But speaking of like the whole shots thing, like COVID thing.
Vaccine.
Yeah, like Johnson & Johnson, they said they're giving people blood clots or something like that.
Yeah. It's a lot of shit going on.
But like I said, you never know. Like it could be this tiny percent and they're just blowing it up. 'Cause
Right.
I didn't read into it like the total like article, but I was like, as soon as like say like out of 100 people, one person got it, they'll focus on that one person.
Yeah,
till,
just to-
like fucking for like the next week, they'll just be focused on like this 2% of people that got a blood clot. Like
Right.
it's so dangerous, blah blah blah. Just like COVID in general,
Right, yeah.
they're like, oh, we're not going to talk about how you were 500 pounds. We're
Right,
just going
yeah.
to talk about the fact
Or
that
it's
you had
only
COVID.
like 0.1% that
Yeah.
die from COVID.
Right. Yeah, sure. But I just read that and I was like, oh, because I think at work now they're giving out the Johnson & Johnson one now.
But, yeah. Will you ever hear the statistics on peanuts?
No.
People can die from eating peanuts,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, are you going to like, oh, let's ban peanuts?
Yeah, I mean, all in due time. All in due time, we just nothing will happen. Poor Reese's will just be out of a business.
No, don't.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't even think they're peanuts. I don't know what it is, but it's
No,
not
but it's
peanut butter.
good.
It's
I had
not
the-
Jif. It's
I had
not
the one
Peter
and I
Pan.
forget. It wasn't the one that you had.
Oh,
was-
not the outrageous.
I don't fucking know. I feel like there's multiple ones that look the same and they're
There
just
probably
called
is.
something else. Because I got it at work the other day and it was just like the one bar, like long bar, and it had the nougat in it.
That's a fast break, though. The nougat
Oh,
in the middle is
break.
fast
Okay.
break.
That was good as hell. And that was the
It
first.
probably is. The regular
yeah.
fast break is good.
Okay, well that was fucking delicious. And I was like, wait, this isn't the one he had. This is the one you got.
But I went to Walmart Thursday, and they had the only Reese's they had left was a Reese's marshmallow top.
Oh, I'm not eating.
I bought. It was good as shit.
Was it?
It wasn't marshmallow. It was like it almost looked like white chocolate.
Oh, okay.
We're having one after, and you're eating.
Yeah, and I'll be like, that's good as hell.
It just has their peanut butter in it, so
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
know, there's
matter.
something about it, like I said.
You'd be like, this is John's turd, and then
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter. Like,
Yeah.
let me try
I
it.
give it a one bite.
Oh, it tastes like a turd.
It
Oh,
just-
but when the Reese's
yeah.
hits the tongue, it's pretty good. It's
My
not that.
first initial shit I don't like. but-
John, do you eat peanuts?
Yeah.
Why's it got corn in it?
It's just funny because I can't eat the regular ones now. 'Cause
Yeah.
everything is like, you bite into them, you're just like, this
Mhm.
is shit. Not shit. It still tastes good.
The
but it's
eggs
not-
are the best though. Out of all the holiday ones,
Yeah. I love all the holiday ones because that's all it is. It's
Yeah.
pretty much peanut butter.
because
But
don't have the
then it's-
hard edges on it.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I buy all them shits up. I'll buy like the whole package, like the little mini ones or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever is coming around.
Chris
Christmas
gets mad.
trees,
Yeah.
all that good
Ghost
shit. Yeah,
and
that's probably
Halloween, I
why. But that's why I like the big cup because there's tons of peanut butter in there.
Yeah.
Still has a hard edge, but
Yeah,
there's
but it's
way more
way-
peanut butter
yeah.
to help you through it. But now I don't even look at them. I'm like, all you got is these thin ass things. Like,
Mhm.
who's eating these?
You got to take off that little wrapper
Yeah.
off the side
Yeah.
and stuff. Do the
I'm
big
not
ones have the
doing that.
wrapper on it?
Yeah, it's like the same thing, but it's like I said, it's
Just bigger.
more peanut butter, so you can forget all that when you
They
bite
are
into
so
it.
good. I love them.
Yeah.
Things. I don't even may want to listen to this on Sunday morning.
Yeah, you can be like,
I want some Reese's.
yeah. But I love it all. I buy the sticks, everything.
You gotta
We
find it
talked about-
outrageous though. The sticks
know.
though, they're like
Where'd you
the,
buy it though?
It wasn't in the aisle. It
Oh,
was
you
like
said it was in the.
I know she went. She walked away and came back with two of
Oh.
them. I ate one of them.
I'll wait till she gets here.
Yeah, she'll find out. We should text her
Yep.
and tell her to bring pizza.
God, no. She better get on that.
Mhm.
Pause the podcast for that.
For pizza time.
Mhm.
Pizza time.
I love pizza. Did I tell you I got Roman Pantry pizza? It
It's
sucks.
not good.
No, but you know what is good? The next day when you microwave it a tiny bit, it tastes way better.
So
Or
Robbie's-
cold, like
yeah, Robbie's dad used to get pizza, and I was spending the night over there, and he was like, "Oh, we better hurry up before my dad freezes it." I was like, "He just bought it." He was like, he would buy a whole like party pizza and freeze it
wow.
just to have it at the house. Like
Yeah.
he would put it in the oven. Like every time I made reheated pizza, I
Yeah.
was always in the microwave, but they would like put it in the
Wow.
oven for like 45 minutes
Yeah.
on low, and like it was good.
Yeah.
But like I ain't buying a whole pizza just to freeze it, just to have
no,
it
forget that. No,
whenever
but
I want it.
we bought it for like the kids. That I was like, I don't like their pizza, but I was like, I've never. Like I ate a long time ago and knew I didn't like it. It tastes like
Mhm.
fucking ketchup on there
It's
or something.
weird.
Yeah, like it's weird. So and then well they bought it, of course, like I got the cheesesteak or something like that. The kids all got like pizza. So they didn't eat a lot, so I had tons left over. Like the next day or maybe at night or something like that. I threw it in the microwave for like 20 seconds, which wasn't like it's not fully cooked. I
Yeah.
was like, that's way better.
Oh really?
Like way better when it's not like fresh because
Yeah.
you don't for some reason you don't taste that fucking ketchup-y taste for some reason.
But have you ever got the wings from Pantry?
I don't think so.
They have like just like the Pat's wings, where they're like the breaded ones.
Nah.
They're pretty good, and
I
they're, it's
I like unbreaded wing. I mean, not that I hate breaded wings.
Right,
First
yeah.
off, I'll eat any kind of wing.
yeah,
Doesn't
like
matter.
I like the bar wings with whatever sauce
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want, and it's just on a naked wing.
Yeah,
But
like I prefer them, but yeah, I'm not mad. Like Pat's wings, I'll still fucking eat them. You just
it
dip 'em
depends.
in
It's
some
like
shit.
sometimes I want them, sometimes I want
Yeah,
the ones with sauce on it.
yeah. Most of mine I like. Like I love Gus's fucking.
They are the best.
Yeah, like if somebody bought like 64 of them, I would try to eat as
Mhm.
many until I felt sick.
But I can eat all them. Or like
Yeah,
the McDonald's chicken
they're
nuggets.
expensive as shit though.
Yeah, we used to go there and get that and
The-
cheese fries.
Get the buffalo bites and cheese
Mhm.
fries. Yeah, shit's like there's $20 out your pocket right there. I think they just keep going up. Last time I got, they were like fucking. I think that's what I spent like $15-$20 just for fries and some buffalo bites. Like
Them buffalo
man,
bites are so
yeah,
good.
they are. Whatever fucking sauce they got going on or whatever they're doing, shit's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I bought I forgot I bought you guys shirts. I just bought the regular George shirts, the same one we got for the other
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
and I got the little measurement, so it's like built like the collar, and it has like the measurement, so I can put it on there straight.
What do you mean?
So it has like for an adult shirt, it knows what the collar, so I
Ah,
put it
okay.
on the collar, and it has like, so it'll be straight when I
Yeah.
put the
Yeah.
FM on there.
Sweet.
So I got 4 of them. I got you a large. I don't know.
That's what I wear.
I got me and Billy extra large. I got Dave a large too, but like it seemed like they were extra big.
Yeah, like the one. I'm thinking the one we got.
FM
last time
Hamilton.
was-
It was extra big, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is like long. Like I'll wear it. I still wear it around like
Yeah.
sometimes. I'm
I
just
want to do
man.
one like this though. I like the 3/4 sleeve
Yeah, I
too.
like them too. Of course, you might not like them soon. Like it'll be hot as shit.
Yeah,
But we do it at nighttime, so it's not that bad.
yeah.
Or you get days like today where I was cold as hell at work.
I know.
Like when I first got at work, I had a t-shirt on. I had I brought a sweatshirt or whatever, like just a crew neck sweatshirt or whatever.
Well, if you're out on the forklift or whatever, like it's gonna be
Yeah,
cold
like the
outside.
breeze. But when I first started, I had the t-shirt on by like 9 o'clock. It felt like it got colder, and I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta get fucking put my sweatshirt on. And then of course it just looked like it was gonna rain all day. It
Yeah.
did a couple times, I think, like
What's
a
it?
little bit, but
April now. By the time May hits, it'll just be fucking hot.
yeah, I know. And then we'll be like, fucking hate this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking forward to it, but
Yeah, and then I'm be making
and then your electric
tank
bill
tops
is
or
like
something.
$400, or yours is cheaper. You have solar. I don't know how much cheaper it makes it, but
A lot cheaper than what it used to be.
yeah,
Cause I think our windows are fucked up
yeah.
or whatever. Like, cause when we got the solar panels, like I think the highest was like $600 one, and it was in
Before the
July.
solar panel.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on like July. It was like
Yeah.
hot as shit, and
Well,
like
what do you
air-
keep? What do you put
they-
your air on?
I don't know, but it wouldn't turn off. Like it couldn't reach
Yeah, yeah.
the temperature. So I think with the upstairs too, I don't know if it's like running up there, and it's always hot upstairs.
Yeah.
You don't have upstairs, do you?
Nah.
So
But it's still like the bills are still crazy.
yeah.
But as it, like I said, damn, I even thought about buying, like I got central air,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's like a little house. It just like it still ran like crazy last summer.
Yeah.
Like so, I was like, I'm about to buy like a window unit just for the bedroom, and then keep the house at like 70 or something
Yeah.
like crazy.
Because I only really needed to sleep.
Yeah, because I don't give a shit. Like it's
Yeah.
hot, you can just be in your house, take your shirt off. If you're fucking that hot, or tank top or something like
Yeah.
that. When I go
As long
to-
as it's not like
like-
I'm not trying to sit in the house sweating.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to sweat, but like when I go to bed, I fucking hate being like
Because I need to be under covers and I need
Yeah.
to be like a reason to be under the covers.
like wintertime, like I can't sleep with just a sheet. I don't know how you do it. I need weight.
Yeah.
I always have a comforter, even
A
in
comforter.
summertime.
I don't have a sheet.
Yeah, I don't,
Just
have a
comforter.
I don't even have a
Just-
sheet on my bed. We had the flat sheet that like covers
The one that covers the
mattress.
mattress. Yeah.
we
And
got
then
that.
just a blanket.
But I don't have the other sheet that comes with all
No,
the sets.
me and Trish, we have separate sheets too, or comforters.
Oh, really?
Like she has her own and I have my own. Yeah, it's way better. She got this fucking heavy ass winter
way
one.
better.
It is. She got this heavy ass winter one. I don't know. I'm sweating in the wintertime. Like I wake up.
Like ours isn't even that hot. And I still like right now, even though it's this cold, I'll crack the window open and still be hot.
Mhm. I got that big metal fan
Yeah,
that's been out. It's in our room.
yeah.
I wake up sweating.
I
Just
got-
my legs. Like
yeah, that's
where
what I said. So I was like, maybe this year I'm gonna buy like a little 5,000 BTU one. Just keep that bitch on low because it'll be like the window's right next to my side of the bed. I mean, even though like our room isn't that big, so like it should keep it cool pretty much.
Yeah.
Even if I got to turn that bitch on an hour before I go to bed and then turn it off.
That's what we used to do when me and Trish were upstairs.
Yeah. But that your upstairs was hot shit. I remember walking up there before when
Yeah.
we first got the house or whatever.
But we have what we used to have, the one that sat on the floor and then you had the little like
the thing that goes
thing on
outside.
it that goes in the
Yeah.
window, and I would go to bed at like 10 o'clock. I turn it on at like 8, and
Cool it all down.
yeah, once it reached a certain temperature, it would turn off
Yeah.
because I can't sleep when it's fucking
Yeah, but that's
hot.
whatever I put it on last year. I was like, we still got like $300 and something electric bills.
Yeah,
And I thought I had it on pretty high. I was like, it was probably like 67 or something like that. But I was like, about to turn this bitch on like 70 or 71 and just buy a fucking window thing.
Yeah.
Because for
But
some
when you're-
reason, our room, like I said, our house is small, but our room doesn't get shit. You can hear it coming out of it, but it's
Mhm.
not like enough to. I'm just hot, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I'm not even.
I am too.
I wear shorts to bed. That's it. Like
Yeah.
all winter long, it's just shorts. Like I don't. Like I go to bed sometimes with like sweatpants on,
Yeah,
and then it'll be like 2 hours later. I'm like fucking kicking blankets off, taking my sweatpants off, and this, that, and the other. Like I'm hot as hell. Like it's like
Yeah.
10 degrees outside. It's never, but you know what I mean. Like it's cold as hell. I'm still getting hot in bed.
Mm. 9:58. Ain't popping tonight. I guess everybody likes Billy. Y'all like Billy?
No, gotta get them
Who
back
cares
here.
about the FM podcast? I think they like Jesse is what they like.
You gotta get her to actually join it and be a part. We got extra mics now.
No, we got plenty.
Yeah.
I was thinking after I get my taxes back. Taxes were pretty good this year. I was surprised.
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet.
But you don't get to claim no kids, so.
Yeah, it's not so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You get
But
extra
I
now.
thought, huh?
You get extra money,
Extra.
or is it all the same? Like, isn't it like a?
This ain't the most we got, but like, I thought both of us getting unemployment and everything in 2020, like, I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be hard, but it wasn't that bad at all.
No.
I'm hoping, like, Dave will come back at some point.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
It's going. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit.
Oh, do you know today was the day?
What? Spirit of Havoc?
Yeah.
No, didn't happen.
Not yet. They were supposed to induce her. I don't know what's going on.
So she's at the hospital now.
Yeah. They're in the
Okay.
room and everything.
Well,
Supposed
good
to-
luck, Dave. Ashley.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be on by Father's Day or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, he's gonna tire his shit though. He gonna work and then have to go home to a baby.
Well, I know he took like maybe a week. I did that too, and then
Yeah.
still waking up.
Man, my kids are like more grown now. Now they
Yeah.
have like work. Like a dad can, at work now can take like 3 weeks off or 6 weeks.
I know.
Off too.
I'm like, we didn't have that. I was
I'm
like,
like, shit.
I took vacation hours.
Yeah, like this. Now they got.
I was like,
pay
you
for
get 2
this
weeks. You're
shit?
taking 1 week for I'm having a baby.
I mean, it always was messed up. That like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Yeah, you're dad. Get to work."
Yeah. Like you didn't have it. I was like,
yeah,
bruh.
you ain't do nothing.
I wanna-
Yeah, I want to bond with my kid.
Yeah,
too.
a little
like,
bit.
I don't like, be like at work for the next 6 weeks, and
Yeah.
the kid just grows up.
Bradley hated me when he was a baby. I didn't have no titties for him. He hated
nothing
me.
to do with you.
I hated
too
like when whatever days like we switched. Like she worked the days I had off or whatever, and like when I had him in the morning, he was just like
the worst.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was like so frustrating for me. It's like I know what you want, but I can't do it.
It's too funny.
Now it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Just like just
Now
watch
he's just-
YouTube.
Now he's just little you
Yeah,
gaming.
playing games,
Doing
watching
all that.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Cookie.
He's got to play with him a little bit. Go out there,
Mhm.
play with. That's the best.
It is. It's so much better than
Like
when
once
they're
they grow up to that certain age, where it's just like they can go in the room or whatever.
babies.
It's like, oh my, this is amazing. Like till then, you lose all this sleep, and
Yeah.
then like finally they want to play in the room, be by themselves. You're like,
Right.
this is fucking great.
'Cause I remember like when he first started going in his room, like, is he good by himself?
Yeah,
in
he's
there?
like,
Is he gonna die? It was like he's just gonna eat his toys and just choke to death. It's like I don't know what's going on in there.
like Mason used to like you couldn't play with him like when he was little, but then when he got
Yeah.
like a little bit older, he used to love playing in his room. But if you went in his room, he'd just stop playing his.
Just like you. Didn't you say you did
yeah,
that
he
too?
did too. But that's why I was like, oh, he's just like me. All right, like he don't want to be in there. Like that was cool. And then I had Morgan, and then it's like now I gotta go through this all again. And then she got that certain age, and then like the first like couple times it happened, you're like, I can take a nap right now if I want.
Yeah.
Like shit feels amazing. Now she just lives in her room,
Right.
comes out there, eats with you, talks to you. She'll text me from the bedroom.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like Bradley would text me at work
Yeah.
because he has a thing where on his iPad he could just say whatever he wants
Yeah.
to. Can I play on the VR? Like, ask your mom. I'm
Yeah.
not home. I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea what you're doing.
But it's funny. You're like, yes, I can finally relax now. And you're like, hope no more kids come out. I won't do
know,
this
like, once-
ever again.
Bradley got to that certain point
Yeah.
where it was like you're like, there's going to be another certain point where he can be at home by himself with Jaden, and we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about
You
it.
can just go out and kind of do some shit.
Yeah, if it was like Trish won't be home from work, and I gotta, they don't have to go nowhere. They can just.
I'm so
be
weird when I
home.
go, like, Morgan, plenty old enough to be home if
How
she
old
was
is she now?
13. It's like, she'd be fine. Like, I mean, Heather's at the house or whatever, but still, like, to this day, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to go. Like, she's
Mhm.
like, all right.
So, okay.
All right, fucking leave.
I have TV.
Yeah, I'm fucking FaceTiming people. I don't care. Like, I love you, but like, it's still weird. Like, it takes some time to get
It
used
is,
to it.
yeah.
That you're just like, I'm just going to leave. All right.
Like I remember, we used to pick when Jaden was in middle school. I pick him up at AJ's. He would walk up to there,
yeah.
and he just throw his book back. He's like, "I'm hanging out with my friend." I was like, "Can you do that? I don't even know."
Yeah. What's
Are
the
you
rules?
allowed?
Like, yeah, what's the rules of?
So I text my mom. I was like, "He's like 13. Is that okay?" She was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
So
you can, like,
I text
yeah.
Trish after that. I was like, I said he can go. He's like, well, who's he going with? And what's, I don't know. We used to just go outside.
yeah. Like, we spent all, I mean, even when I was young, I was way younger than 13. I was just hanging out skateboarding.
Yeah.
And like, as soon as I found skateboarding, I think like 10 or something like I think I was 10 when I first started skateboarding. I mean, I didn't go far then.
Right, but it was
But,
like,
I mean, it was like
yeah.
a lot of, like, I was just outside. There was no inside time at all.
it was like it's getting dark. I think
I'd
I
be
have to
pissed
be
and be
home.
like, I gotta go home.
I put
Ah.
the dinner on the table.
Yeah.
It's all cold now.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll just eat cold dinner.
Yeah, like it didn't matter. Now it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But, like Morgan still texts me at work. She'll be like, because I'll pick her up after work sometimes from a friend's house, but she'll text me and she'll just be like, "Can we go here?" Like, I'm at work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna know.
Somebody else should be watching.
Right,
now.
right. Why don't you ask that person that you're with? Like,
Yeah.
ask her mom if that's
Yeah.
okay. Like, I'm gonna need to know. And really, if you didn't tell me what you did,
Right.
I'm not gonna know
You
if you
wouldn't.
went here or there. Like, I'm coming at 4:00 to get you.
Yeah. Just be back by 4.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. I guess just be here at 4. Like, be back by 4. So when I'm there,
Dad, we're going to a rave.
Right.
It's done at 4. Can I
Right.
go?
all right. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I think.
I figure it gets that certain age, you'd be like, no, and they'd be like, all right, well, he ain't coming till 4. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna understand
Yeah.
it eventually.
But it's nice that she asked.
Yeah,
I'm just like, yep, I guess. But
that is a good thing. I don't know, but my dad still doesn't know. Maybe I don't know if they're still watching podcasts, but he don't know I've been to Philly riding my bike a lot.
we used to take the bus. I never told anybody.
I
We
never
used to take the bus to
took the bus.
skateboard there and stuff like that.
Somebody would and I would show them videos. I'd be like, "Oh, watch these videos," like me
Probably
doing
not
a
clicking
couple
your
of
head.
rails.
Yeah.
And my dad's like, "Where's that at?" I was like, That's like Pensgrove.
Whoa.
Some rail with a bunch of skyscrapers in the
Long
background.
conversation on Saturday.
Nah, he don't care now. But he always told me, he was like, you don't understand. Because he always told me no every time I would actually ask. Like, oh, I want to go to Philly. Can we go? No, you can't. It's like, you don't understand now, but when you get older and have kids, you understand.
Yeah.
Bradley ain't going to Philly. So,
I know. Yeah, that's the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be pissed when.
And they're just
shit. I'm already mad about boys. I'm mad about boys already.
Yeah. You had that thing go down.
Yep. Already mad. Yep. Already mad about boys. I don't even know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Dad life. Who would have figured?
I know.
That's a lot of dumb shit when I was a kid. Who would have figured it'd be dads?
I know. It is weird. Like, last week, the little girls over there trying to fight Bradley because I guess him and the one kid over there he always plays with, like they kicked the soccer ball and I guess he hit the girl. And he came in, he was like, oh, she came over and she was trying to hit me. I was like, well, go. You can go outside and play.
Yeah.
Like, it's your yard, whatever. Like, yeah, like, and we always tell him, you can't hit girls or whatever.
Yeah.
Bradley beat the shit out of that girl if he tried to hit her.
I thought you said he did.
No, I mean, he could. You
real man.
Played with him before. Like when he hits, like he hits hard. But like, he's not violent. You know what I mean? Like, and he came and he was like, oh, she's going to come over here. I was like, all right, well, you go out and if she comes, let me know. He walked out there. He's playing with his ball and he was like, looked at me. He was like, so I walked out there. I looked over, and she turned around and went right back. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. I was like, that's what I thought. I told that little bitch, better get back in your goddamn yard. I went over there and closed the gate.
It's just funny that they come over here.
They do. They just come over here.
Weird.
It's not normal.
Yeah, it's not. Like I didn't grow up like where my parents were. Like there was no other kids like right around there. Like I had friends down the street or whatever. But it was not like nobody ever thought about going in their friend. Like I got neighbors down the street that come. They'll like play in our yard. I don't mind because they're like super nice kids or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything crazy, but they'll leave like their toys in the yard, and they're like three houses down or something like that. I just move, as long as it's not in the driveway, I don't give a shit really. But it's just like, when I was a kid, I never thought about leaving my shit in somebody else's yard or even going inside. Like if I kicked we had a basketball court in the backyard, so I would bounce over the fence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get it.
Right.
But I never thought about being like, they got a basketball court too. Let me go fucking play on their shit. I have never crossed my mind.
Or like if I had a ramp out back or something, like, oh, we ride too. Like, you guys can't do that.
Yeah. Like even my friend, he lived like, I think like 4 houses down on like the other side of the street. And we when we started skateboarding, his dad was a carpenter, so he built like little ramps and like shit like that. But never in my life, like I never went there just to do it. Like if he wasn't home or something, I'd be like, I'm about to pull this ramp out. Like I waited. I can hurry up and get home maybe.
Like when I had I don't think you came around when I had the half pipe in my backyard, right?
Nah, I think you like showed me pictures.
Yeah. But like my dad was like, nobody's allowed over unless somebody's here. It's like, all right. He's like, and I always go out there and ride by myself and the people would hear it and they'd come over.
We had like a launch ramp in my parents' backyard by the basketball court or whatever. Like we had that big like half basketball court type deal back there or whatever. And my dad used to get mad. But then when he got like older, like just when I was like a grown adult, they was like Ben and the kids across the street there used to skateboard. We had like a rail and they would come over and they would pull it out and nobody said anything.
Oh, really?
It was just funny how like dad just give up after a while.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Or like it's weird. Like I don't want to, like, I know these kids, but I ain't trying to yell at them.
Yeah.
Just because my 30-something's at work.
Right. It is funny. You just grow up, but I never did that shit. Never played in anybody's yard. Never thought about playing with other people's shit. I'm like, I want to, but doesn't seem right.
I'll be riding around.
I'll just sit here and pace back and forth out the street.
Like there was this one kid we used to have, and he had a barn, and he had like a little quarter pipe spine and like a speed wall, and like people would go over there when he wasn't home. Like I don't think I could have that.
Yeah, okay.
Like if somebody gets hurt, like that's the only thing I'm worried about. Somebody getting hurt, which is
especially nowadays. Like especially nowadays. Back then, there wasn't like I'm gonna sue you, this, that, and the other. But now I'd be like, oh, I came on your property and played on this, and now I'm gonna get hurt. Yeah, and you're gonna get sued.
I wish you could go back and do that shit. That shit was fun. Now nobody got nothing. There ain't no ramps. We seen a kid today skateboarding from the high school.
I never see people skateboarding.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Or riding bikes, really. I mean, around here, like at least when I'm going, not even in Pennsville. Like we were riding through Pennsville, and we used to skate in like Pennsville at the Acme, like behind the Acme and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be like a loading dock back there, which I'm guessing it's still there.
I
but
think Van had a whole part.
did he? Yeah,
Yeah.
like we used to skateboard back there all the time. But like I don't go back there a lot. But I
Yeah.
don't see people in general. Like if I ever have to go through Pennsville, like take Morgan to school, I don't see people skateboarding to school.
Yeah, we used to skateboard back there. He
Yeah,
used to
like-
love it back there.
Yeah, like I don't see shit. Like I'm sure people do it, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like online, like all the people I follow, like a lot of people are still doing it,
Yeah.
but ain't no South Jersey people.
Yeah, like even
that I know
I don't
of.
even know what's in Woodstown. A long time ago, you know where the golf course now,
By the
And then,
ice cream place.
the ice cream place. So behind the ice cream place used to be just barns. They used to some guy owned it before all that was built.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a big barn for like tractors and stuff. Well, they let us build a whole skate park back there.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like you go like the one barn was empty. So we had like the skate park out there, and then you would go into the barn, and there was skate stuff in there. And then
Really?
yeah. And then but somebody came and like ruined it, and then the guy because I guess it was like his son skateboarded, but we never hung out with him.
Oh, we
But he
don't
built
know
but he
yet.
built the
Yeah.
stuff, and then nobody ever cared. Like you go there, got ice cream, then you just took it over there, and you
Damn.
start skateboarding. Like it was a whole skate park. We like anybody would just bring shit. Like if you found a rail, you just bring it there. But then one day we went there, and it was like like somebody ruined it, like trashed it. Stuff like that, and then I guess
Mhm.
his dad or whoever owned it got
Yeah.
mad. They're
I
like,
would
I'm not-
too. Like,
like,
oh,
I'm not
you
gonna
can,
have-
you
yeah.
can ride this.
Like this is
I'm gonna trash it.
yeah. So somebody
Yeah.
trashed it, and then like that was it. And then eventually it all just got torn down or whatever. But I was like, I remember going there one day, like skating all because from my house to there on a skateboard, it was not far, but it's
Yeah.
you know, right all the way there. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like everything was like
Gone.
packed up in the corner. All the ramps had like big holes in them. Somebody just went there and like threw like cinder blocks through the
Yeah.
ramps and all this shit.
Damn.
I was like, that's fucked up.
That was like
But it was cool because like you had the whole outdoor, and then like you went into the barn like they were for tractors, so it was pretty long, and then had like fucking ramps in there in case it was like raining or whatever. It was like a whole fucking like you do lines from like a little quarter pipe inside at the back of the thing, come out like rails and go outside and do shit. But I was there for like a
it
little.
was like a
bit.
little Woodward
Yeah, it
over
was
there.
like a whole. It was like a whole summer there, and then like it's at the end of the summer, somebody fucking came there and just trashed the whole thing.
Damn. Fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna
Oh,
say
they, were
something.
they weren't even skaters; they were rollerbladers, or like rollerbladers that.
I mean,
Same thing. Like we
Yeah.
hung out with them all, and some of them were cool. Some of them were
it all works.
just assholes.
Yeah.
Just like scooter kids. And some of them were just assholes. And some
Well, that's
just
like
don't
when
care.
what's that one in Philly called?
Hmm.
FDR.
Yeah.
It's like you can't BMX there once they all get there. Like, oh, we
Yeah.
built this shit or whatever. It's like, all right.
Did you ever go there?
Yeah,
I've never been there.
I've been there like once, and it's just weird because I already know what the vibe is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, BMX is not allowed here or whatever, and it's like trying to ride around and just have fun. It's like you see the skateboarders like, we built this. Like, motherfucker, you didn't build it.
Yeah. Somebody else built it. Like,
Yeah.
It's all DIY like type
Yeah.
stuff, but you didn't do it.
Right.
You know.
All the people that were there had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. That's
It's
what, like when like we started hanging out or whatever. I was like, it's just weird to go somewhere and be like, bikers aren't like, all right, who cares?
Yeah, it's
like, we're all kind of doing the same shit.
right. We're all just trying
Like,
to have
Bugs
fun.
gonna
pretty
ruin
much.
it. Like I have metal trucks. He has
Right.
metal fucking pegs on his shit. It's all the same.
What was that one? The cement one. Did you ever go to that one by my mom and dad's?
Nah,
I think it's Glasgow or something like that.
We went to that one that was further down, but
It
we
was
didn't
in
go
Maryland.
to the new one. I
Elkton,
think we were almost.
Elkton, Maryland, with
yeah.
the half pipe and stuff.
Yeah,
That one was fun, but like we went to the one and I was like grinding on a rail, and they were like, "Oh, no pegs, no pegs. How am I going to get down this rail? What do you mean?
But I
Like,
never
what do
saw
you
that-
think you're doing?"
like I always just thought it was weird. I was like, "What's the difference?" Like trucks are
Yeah.
solid metal.
I
Pegs
understand
aren't even like
a
peg-
bike's heavier, but still,
but, yeah, but
we're all going down to the rail for the same
it's not
reason.
like it's a. I don't know. Something about pegs are like they're sticking out from the side.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
you got to
don't
balance
have-
on it and
You
everything.
don't have like 100 and something pounds leaning right on the peg.
Yeah.
It's like you're balancing it out, sort of like
Yeah.
skateboard. I mean, if I jump on something like it's a rail,
it's
all
your
my
whole
weight.
body.
The whole weight is on there. At least this is just like
yeah,
you're
just a
leaning
little bit
onto
lean.
it, like you just to hold yourself on there. Like it was always weird. You're
But
gonna
that was
ruin
like,
it. Like, how are you? Bikes seem pretty cool to me.
Yeah. It's like my best friends are bikers
Mhm.
or skateboarders or whatever. And it was like when Logan shut down, I was like, oh, Logan sucks. And then it shut down. I was like, damn, that shit was pretty cool
was
though. I
pretty-
wish it was still around.
Yeah, it was just fun to be there. Like,
Yeah.
not that it was the best like flow park, and it's just weird. Like they had that.
It had
fucking
everything you wanted.
humongous
though.
thing to go down some steps that like I never did it anyway, so it didn't
I
matter
did
to
it.
me. But it was awkward as hell. But it was
Yeah.
like, it was fun to be there.
It had a
just hang
box.
out.
It had a
Yeah.
spine. It had the quarter pipes.
Yeah, like
it had,
that one whole side when you first go in was pretty much where you stayed at.
Yeah.
And then over there had a random little rail you could just do shit
rail
on,
down the
but-
stairs and
Yeah, like
a lot of wedges that were steep.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
like,
pretty
it had
sure
to-
it's too steep for skateboards.
Yeah,
but
like that's what I said. There's weird shit there, but it was
Yeah.
still fun. Like you
Yeah.
spent the whole. I mean, we spent many
yeah.
fucking mornings
But
there.
you would like not want to go that early because you would get kicked out by police.
Yeah,
Be like, you can't come here. Like, where do you want me to go then?
yeah.
Like, I'll just skate the rails. Like,
Yep.
that's what we got kicked out too. Now we're getting kicked out of skate parks. It's
They always get. They're weird about everything. Even tennis courts. That tennis court at Logan is always locked. Like when
is it?
Yeah, we used to. Me and my
I think
friend-
it's just Logan. Is
Yeah, in general, like what the fuck? You can play basketball courts. You can play basketball.
yeah.
That's it. But when I was like playing tennis a little bit, like with my friend there, we would go to Pedricktown all the time at that little elementary school, and they have like a tennis court and then a basketball court right on the other side of it.
Mhm.
But you couldn't go when they were during school hours.
Yeah.
But then we were like, yeah, we'll just go to. We showed up on time, and there was. I was like, oh, you can't play, and they could have got it shut because the school's in progress or whatever. I was like, oh, we'll go to Logan. Like I know they had it all locked up. Like all
Really?
you could do is I was like, it's tennis.
Yeah.
Like I guess I don't want people on there, but still, I want to play tennis.
Yeah.
Like,
In
I'm
the tennis
here
court.
for
It's
that,
not like
and
you're
I
out
got-
there like
Yeah, and I'm
riding
like,
your skateboard.
I'm like,
on
in my luck, like I climbed the fence, like cops are
Yeah.
gonna come, and I'm gonna get in trouble for
Yeah,
playing
you-
fucking tennis.
like it says here, you got 2 kids. You're gonna do.
yeah,
You're gonna do a night in county because you got.
yeah.
You were on a tennis court playing
It's
tennis.
like I'm not picturing the newspaper or something. 'Cause I was fucking holding a tennis ball, like he jumped the fence to play
Mhm.
tennis. Like, oh,
This rebel.
yeah, I mean, crazy.
They got him at
He bought
the
a
one-
$13 racket at Walmart. He's fucking crazy.
The one at in Pennsville has like a fence around it now.
Yeah, I'm mad they redid that because we went there a couple times. We couldn't go anywhere, and they used to be shit. But it looks like they redid the whole.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks
yeah, it
decent
looks
now.
brand new now.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, we used to go there and it was fucking shit.
The
Here's
basketball
big
courts
cracks.
don't have nets in them
No,
still.
they never. I think people just rip them, like go to
Yeah.
jump up and pretend or whatever, and just hang
They-
on the rim.
oh, I'm hanging on the rim.
Yeah.
Like that's the net. We see
Yeah.
what you're doing.
That's the same with like the Logan. Like all the rims, they look nice, but they're all bent like just enough to
yeah.
fuck your day up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think they would, but like when you shoot and you're like, that's gone. Oh, it didn't go in.
We used to go to the high school
Yeah,
a lot just to play
that's the
basketball.
thing. I don't know. I never
I bought
went.
a net before and
Just
just,
for
put
them?
it up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to play.
Shooting on a no net thing is
You don't
hard.
even know if it made it or
Yeah,
not. Like if
some of
you
the
hit a
shot-
nothing but
yeah.
net,
Like I don't have anything. I don't know. Something about judging it
yeah,
is fucking weird.
it just falls through and everybody's like,
You're like, that went in. No, it
I
didn't.
think I don't know.
Uh,
I didn't hear it. It sounded like
Yep.
that was an air ball.
yeah, I need that shit to like get stuck for that 1 second. So
Yeah.
you see it and then fall out.
You ever play with a chain net?
Yeah, it's weird too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I always wanted to.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's still not bad. Anything is better than that. I just think it's weird. I forget
Okay.
where we used to play it, and there was a chain net there, but no net is just fucking strange.
I know because like sometimes it will fall through like perfect and we're like
Yeah.
that was an air ball or you got 2
Yep.
points.
Yeah, we don't know.
The one or the other.
But the one that, yeah, like I said, the one at Logan, they weren't like they're bent just enough for it. Like you can kind of see they're bent, but it's just
Mhm.
enough to like fuck you. You're like, I'm not this bad at this.
Could you
Yeah,
dunk?
Huh?
Could you dunk? I could grab the rim without a
could-
basketball, but I can't.
Yeah, there was a point in my life I could grab like the one in my parents' backyard is 10 foot. There was a point like I could touch it.
Mhm.
I wasn't hanging on it.
No,
like
you
that,
couldn't
but
grab like
I couldn't do it.
without a basketball. I can grab and hang.
5'8", bitch.
All right, I'm
5'8".
6 foot.
5'8" and white.
I got ups though.
I
got some
mean, for
ups.
5'8", at one time I had ups because I could touch the rim.
Mhm.
I just couldn't grip it. For 5'8",
I don't know. I
never
couldn't
thought
do it with a
bad.
basketball. I don't know why.
No, it's because you have to full on get
Mhm.
a basketball length above it to actually dunk.
And that's the thing about basketball too. There's a lot of 7-foot people playing it.
Yeah.
And they're getting 3 feet up. Like, oh, he dunked on him. Like he jumped a couple feet,
Yeah.
not that much.
That was
We're
the whole
like-
thing, like that whole whatever you were talking about earlier, like LeBron and Jordan.
hmm
Like I don't know anybody's size or any of that shit, but something about like people like LeBron when they do something, it doesn't look as impressive as
Right.
it did when Jordan. So I'm guessing Jordan's probably shorter, but I'm not sure.
Maybe, but
But it was the
I
same
know
thing.
there
Like
were
when,
like
when
I don't
Shaq
watch
was in-
basketball, but
yeah.
I heard that they're like they were fouling more back in Jordan's day, and now it's like they're just like LeBron's like falling out. Like, oh, I don't know, I don't
I
watch
don't know.
it.
But it was the same, like when I used to love basketball, but like when Shaq first came in, everybody loved Shaq. The dude right there at the rim
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a little hop
How,
and you're
how
dunking.
long is he? He's like 7.
Yeah, like it's not. So like to me, I was just like, all right, that's not as impressive.
Yeah.
Like you dunk, no shit. Like you're
They
right
would show
there.
him like trying to free
like
throw.
it-
He's
like
horrible.
it didn't like it used to jump like and really like hang on the rim for no fucking reason. I used to get so mad. I'd just be like, I don't know why everybody loves this guy. He's like, he's not good. I mean, he's
Yeah.
good because he's big as hell, but he's
Yeah.
not like whatever fundamentally and technically good. Like if you couldn't dunk on you, he wasn't making any foul shots or anything
Yeah.
bullshit like that. Like it was just crazy to watch. And I'm just like, I grew up watching like the Jordans and stuff. Like when they dunked, they fucking jumped from
Yeah.
somewhere and did some crazy
That's
shit.
his whole fucking
Yeah.
shoe logo, right?
Yeah,
is-
like the whole dunk. Yeah,
Yeah.
And the same like I was always like the biggest fan of Allen Iverson. Like he was a little like
Yeah.
6 foot maybe 6'2". I forget what.
That's
he
like
was.
me playing basketball.
Yeah, but it was like against all these big dudes and like he dunked on you. You're fucking like that's
Mhm.
crazy. Like
Didn't
the
they say
whole
he crossed Jordan up?
over and then they made the crossover rule.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they changed the whole rule on how cross because so AI's he crossed over and his hand would go under the ball, and then you bring it back over like your hand would go over the
Mhm.
ball and you
He would
come
like
back.
almost like
You
palm it.
palm it pretty much. So that was legal all the way up till the day he crossed over Jordan, and then that next season they made you couldn't do that anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, yep. Because he crossed him over. I was just like, I remember. I mean, I used to watch everything AI did. So I was just like, oh shit, like that just happened. And next year they were just like, you can't cross over like that.
He's like,
anymore.
I'm gonna play
Like you
basketball
still
in
cross
Japan
over
now.
people, but you have to do. It's not
Yeah,
like there's certain people. There was a guy. I don't know if you know who Tim Hardaway is. He was
I've
like,
heard the name.
He was like the first person to really like have a crossover that made you like fall down basically,
Mhm.
and that's how they did. You know, it was just like you pretty much like went underneath the ball, paused for a second, and then brought it back like just enough to make somebody reach for it.
Yeah,
And then
go
all of a sudden
one
you're
way
like,
and then
"Oh,
you're going
shit."
the other way and you
Yeah,
fall
and then
down
you
or
just trip
whatever.
over your own fucking feet trying to get to it. But yeah, and then after he did it, it was like the next year they were like, you can't cross it. Like that's a or like traveling call. Look at this kid.
Nah. Pointing at you, John. He
I
wants to
don't
know
even
what
know.
you
He
doing.
wants to
He
fight
said,
me?
"What's he doing?" He ain't said nothing.
I think Brad's son wants to fight me. I'm not sure. Damn, he said, come get some of this.
I don't even know what I said to him.
I don't even know.
I put two
He
fingers
just
up and
straight
said, "Go away." He said,
Baseball signaled
All
him. Yeah, I think he just told him to steal home.
I did. Have you ever learned baseball signals?
Not no shit about
I
it. I
did.
hate baseball.
Why?
It's so boring.
I love baseball.
I actually I've been to like multiple games and I've had fun when I'm there, but just I could not watch that shit on World Series. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
Really?
I fucking hate it with a passion.
I don't know. It's probably because I played it like my whole life.
That
Is
definitely
probably
helps. But I've
like when
never,
I remember like learning the signs
Mhm.
and like understanding what they're doing. Like they're doing all this shit,
Yeah.
and like there's an indicator, and then there's what they
Actual
want you to do.
yeah.
Like so, when I played on like when we first had like when you could first steal, you could bunt, you could whatever. Like it was always like indicator was a hat, and then steal was like the pants. So he could do all this bullshit, and then
That's
if
just
he,
enough
if
to
he
so
does the
somebody's
hat,
looking at him.
so the only thing you got to worry about is whatever he does after he touches his hat.
Wow.
So they can do all this bullshit
Right.
and then do whatever, and then it's like that's
You just have to
nothing.
wait. Yeah.
But if he does this, hits the hat, and then hits the legs, and it's like, oh, okay, I got to steal.
Okay. Never do that shit.
Yeah, like that's when I first like I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I just remember
I
everybody,
didn't know until right now. 43 years old. Just
but
learned
like
something.
everybody always made fun of it. Like, oh,
Yeah, I never.
the-
I
you
thought
know
it
what I
all
mean?
meant. I was like, how the fuck do they know what
yeah,
all that means?
it's
Yeah.
only a couple things.
Right.
Like there's an indicator. Like maybe it's a nose.
Yeah.
If I grab my nose, whatever I do after that, like he would always do belly bunt. So if he would do all this shit, whatever, and then he'd go like this, and then hit his belly, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I got a bunt. Or belly legs with
Yeah.
steel and whatever else.
Can't stand baseball. Just think it's boring as shit. There's like I mean, besides like when Tiger Woods first came out, like I watched golf just because he was stupidly good
Yeah.
at it. But like in general, I would never watch it. But if I played it, like I wouldn't play baseball in general.
Mhm.
Never liked it, never would. But like golf, I could like if I did it, but I think I would become too obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like it would become a
is.
problem.
I got clubs and I got a net and I got.
Yeah, like I would.
It's fun.
Yeah, like I want to, and then but then there's that part of me like when I start doing something, I'm like I need to get good at this. I can't be bad at this.
No,
Like
no.
when
The thing is like not hitting the
money?
shot that you want. Like,
Yeah, I'll be pissed. But that would make me like want to go. Like when I first started playing, like me and my friend played tennis. I never played tennis.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I used to just fuck around, hit it
In
as
gym,
hard
they
as
were like,
I
just hit it.
yeah, I'd be like trying to hit
You're
it
playing
across
against
the road.
girls and they ain't hitting it.
Yeah, like I'm trying to hit it across the road. I don't even give a shit. Just trying to be like, bam! I'm like, yeah, I did it. But I knew like when you started playing, and then I was like fucking into it. Like I was like, we need it. What are you doing? We need to go play tennis. Like I wanted to be good at it. And I figured that's how I would have like golf, and it would be way too expensive.
Yeah.
But if I started playing, I would think I'd be real obsessed with it.
It's fun though. Like we used to play at it was like $20 for 9 holes, which is not
That's
that bad.
I
But,
mean, yeah, if it was that. But
and her dad bought the clubs and he bought more like as he wanted to play more.
yeah.
So I got his hand-me-downs,
yeah.
but like I'll play or whatever, and it's fun. But I'm not playing. Like Woodstown is like $60 for 9 holes or something. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I would be like, I need to go. I need to do this.
But
But I don't know.
it's so
I
frustrating.
want to.
It's frustrating as
Yeah,
shit though.
that's what I figure. Because all it takes is one little bad move.
Or like off the like right off the tee, you just hit as far as you can. Like
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
turns into the trees and shit. It's like, oh
That's
my
what I figured.
god.
Like basketball is like, that's easy. You just put it in there.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you mess up, it's not going way out somewhere strange.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
just
And you
miss.
gotta go find it.
Yeah, I know. It's like you mess up like basketball, just like a little bit can mess you up. It's not gonna go in, obviously.
Yeah.
It's staying in the general area.
Yeah,
I'm
somebody
like,
else is gonna get it. They're gonna
yeah.
rebound, or
like you
the
fuck
other
up
team
in
got
golf
it.
now. You gotta be like, I gotta go fucking walk and find.
That's
this
your
fucking,
ball.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah,
And then somebody else hits it all goes like, oh, that was nice. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out here in the woods.
Yeah, I'll be fucking over here hitting trees all day. Yeah, so I don't mess with it. But it looks like, I mean, it's fun.
We can go to
it's
Top
fun.
Golf though.
Huh? Yeah. You see where they got like, the fuck's that game? Angry Birds at Top Golf.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, where like you hit it and it's like playing Angry Birds or whatever. Wherever it hits is like how many, like a screen up there.
Knocks down the stuff.
Yeah. I don't know if it's at all. I was just watching some videos, some dude playing. He was like, we're going to play Angry Birds at Top Golf.
I know
was
they got
like,
them
oh.
ones where they play on the screen.
What do you mean?
Like they have
Like when you hit it?
Yeah,
hits the
and it
screen?
hits a screen and
Yeah,
then
I was watching something with Nate, like his tour. He did a tour, but he has like a whole bunch of videos.
oh,
of him.
Bergazzi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him going, they went somewhere and it was like him and 2 other guys. He was like, it's going to be a long fucking day. He was like, you guys don't know how to play. And he was like, can't wait for him just to fucking do a pickup and like whatever it is. When you
Yeah.
take too many shots, it's like 12.
I think it's 10
Is
for
it 10?
that's what
Okay,
we
I don't-
played, so
Yeah. Anyway, he was like, can't wait for this shit so I can just play. Like these
Yeah.
guys are getting on my nerves. But that's what they were doing. They were playing like a whole round against this in some place. Like they were just hitting the screen. That looked cool. Like
Yeah.
I could do that. Start out with that. See how bad I am.
like I was thinking about getting her dad because like trying to shop for her grandpa for his birthday.
Yeah.
Like even parents is rough enough, and
Yeah.
then like, but he likes golf. Like they have the putting beer pong kind of
Yeah.
thing. I think that would be cool. Or they have like chip one where you like
Yeah, the chip. I thought about buying one just for the house. Like when I'd see like the little putting one.
Yeah.
It's like the long strip of green.
and it has like the two. It goes up
Yeah.
and there's like the beer pong
Yeah.
set up.
Well, I didn't see that. I'm talking about like the normal one. Where it has like the long strip and you just putt
Oh, just
into
a
it, and
regular
then
putt
like,
thing.
Kicks it back to
Yeah,
you or
if
something
you
like
bake
that.
it, yeah, it comes
Yeah.
back.
Like I was like, I'll just buy that for fun.
Yeah, we got him that one year. I didn't
Or I
even
thought
use
about
it.
just putting like when I first like was like I just play golf or something like that. I was like, I just put like a hole in the ground in my backyard. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
But like
And
I
that's
used to
how
be
it all
like,
starts.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm like $500
yeah,
deep in like
you got a
clubs.
whole
Yep.
golf course.
Like, come on, Brian, what are you doing? Like, forget podcasts. We gotta go play golf at night.
Yeah, let's chip in my backyard. We're gonna chip it up. Then we got to put
I
here.
spent $500 on this fucking club. I need to use it. It'd be something crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
But I thought we'd bring that down to the beach because he gets a little competitive back in his day.
Yeah,
So we can play like the putting one or the chipping one looks fun. But I don't know because I know the kids will want to play. They ain't chipping nothing.
yeah.
But I
I
mean,
think
the
the chip
putting
one
one
looks more fun. Though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I said I don't play golf, but it seems more fun because you gotta get up in the air to get into the
Yeah.
cups or whatever.
And you got to get the little backspin or whatever
Yeah.
on it. But I think the putting one, like, just hit it soft and
I think
whatever.
If
I
I
think-
want to get in your backyard, I'll come play.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
Something to. I'll learn how
Yeah.
to do it. I don't fucking know shit about it. I don't even know how to hold a golf club in a proper way. So
I didn't find out until we went to
Like, I'm-
Jamaica.
yeah, like I've been to driving ranges.
Yeah.
No way in hell.
I
was
had it like a
holding
baseball bat. And apparently that's not how you do it.
No. Nope, I mean, I don't know how. I was always holding it some way.
I always like, So this is like the Tiger Woods way. I didn't know that, but like the dude in Jamaica showed me. He's like, you grab it, you put your index finger out, and then you grab your index finger. And when you do that, like your whole hand's like.
Really?
And I was like, that's dumb. But like after I did it a couple times, I was like, oh, it
For
works.
like driving or like just chipping.
Like how you hit the ball.
I think I'm gonna break a finger.
Oh,
I don't know. Fucking know. I don't know. I just know that
Right,
I had fun at the driving range, but I don't fucking know what I was doing. But like I said, my first, like I would get there, like first couple would be like straight and way out there, and I'd be like, I'm awesome. And it'd be just like bowling. Shit just goes bad quick.
haven't been bowling in a while either. I like bowling.
Yeah, I do too. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun.
Did you ever do the little curve, or you try to throw it down the middle?
I usually try to throw it down the middle, but it always goes to the left. So then I have to stand over to the
Do the right more?
hand side. Yeah, because for some reason, or like it's like the same thing. Like when I first start, it'll go straight.
Mm-hmm.
I guess just the weight of it after a while, like my wrist isn't used to it, so it'll slowly start going over here. So I'm not gonna move over.
Yeah.
So
Because we used to play, like we started learning how to curve,
yeah,
and like you throw it from the left side, and I would spin it right. So I'd throw it from the left side, and it would go towards the
You throw it
gutter,
from
and
this
then
side?
come out. Yeah.
were you left-handed?
No, right-handed. So I'd spin it right though. So I'd throw it from the left side, hit this left
you
side,
spin it
spinning
this
it towards the right, like this, with my right hand towards the left.
Wait, so this way. So you
So
stand
I'd
to the
spin
right
like-
hand side.
Yeah, because it would spin the other way, but I'd throw it on the left, and it would start spinning this
Yeah.
way and come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mine, I have to stand to the right because it all goes to the left.
But you were trying to throw it straight.
Yeah, just how
Yeah.
it happens.
Like we would like
Like you were,
do the little
you were
spin thing.
trying
Yeah.
to get this. Okay, yeah. Mine's just fucking. My wrist isn't used to it. I don't bowl enough. It's just how it goes. Like I'll just slowly inch my way over. Like I'm
yeah,
starting.
we used
here.
to do the old rock and bowls back in the day.
Yeah, I
in
remember
Pennsville.
Pennsville. Yeah, I remember going there a couple times just to do that. My sister and her husband there. We all went one time. I don't know. I didn't do good, I'm sure, but it's fun. Like I don't care. We
We weren't there for
I
bowling.
say we went there and got drinks and then fucking bowled. I was like, this is good times.
Yeah,
What time we at? We can stop.
I know we did pretty good. Nobody
Yeah.
talked nothing.
No,
What the hell's going on? They don't like the new setup apparently.
They're mad. They're doing something else on a Friday.
Yeah, I
Well,
would too.
We can get the old gang back together next week, hopefully.
Yeah, I got a pee so bad.
Me too. That's why I want to stop.
All right, everybody. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming in,
We'll see
joining
yous.
us. Peace out.